Are you ready for my top NHL pick for today, Wednesday, November 15? Yesterday, we lost our free pick on the New Jersey Devils as an underdog against the Winnipeg Jets. Let's keep grinding together, folks. My favorite bet in the National Hockey League for November 15 is the Vancouver Canucks to pick up the victory tonight against the New York Islanders. At the time I recommended this play, the best line available was -150 with Bet99, which amounts to a 1.67 line in decimal odds. Actually, the Canucks opponent, the Islanders, qualify under an NHL betting system called the scoring drought. In short, it suggests taking the road team if their moneyline today is better than -125 in American format or 1.80 in decimal, and if they lost their past 2 games by scoring a maximum of 3 goals in each of those defeats. The Islanders come into this game having lost their last 2 contests by a score of 4-1 in each game. The Islanders are on a 5-game losing streak, scoring more than 2 goals just once, a 4-3 loss in overtime to the Hurricanes on November 4th. Honestly, this is not one of my favorite betting strategies because it ends up backing large underdogs. This betting system did not perform very well last season, producing a record of 43 wins and 80 losses at average odds +185 or 2.85 if you are more familiar with decimal odds. After carefully analyzing the performance of my 10 NHL betting angles during the past 4 years, I realized that many of them generated a good profit when they met the following 2 conditions. Number 1, the money line of the pick was +105 or smaller, which means 2.05 or less in terms of decimal odds. Number 2, the pick was backed by one and only one of my 10 systems. At the time I made this video, the best available odds for the Islanders were +140, so I will not rely on the scoring drought system here. Let me continue this discussion after this super short break. Let me provide some additional reasons why I prefer the Canucks over the Islanders today. The Canucks are 11-3-1 on the season, riding a 2-game win streak, outscoring their opponents 7-3 in those 2 wins. The road team is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings between these 2 clubs, and the Islanders are 5-2 in their last 7 meetings in Vancouver, which is quite surprising. However, this is a tough spot for the Islanders as they are 0-6 in their last 6 after scoring 2 goals or less in their previous game. On the other hand, the Canucks are 7-1 in their last 8 home games and they are 4-1 in their last 5 following a win. The Canucks hold a slight rest advantage, 2 days versus 1 day over the Islanders. This rest advantage favors the Canucks as they are 4-0 in their last 4 playing on 2 days rest, while the Islanders have lost each of their past 5 games playing on just 1 day of rest. So for these reasons, we are backing the Canucks today over the New York Islanders. If you enjoyed this video, just click the thumbs up button to let me know you appreciated the content. Or better yet, you could subscribe to the best sports betting show on YouTube. I'm Professor MJ from Quebec City in Canada saying, so long my friend.